Future Shock with your host, Benjamin Dixon. And guess what? You are now plugged into the Power Surge. Now tuned into the Future Shock, Future Shock, Future Shock. Hot takes we debate is the Future Shock, Future Shock, Future Shock. IWC is the Future Shock, Future Shock, Future Shock. Get your news here first. It's the Future Shock, Future Shock, Future Shock.
This is your boy, the Cardinal Nick Thompson, the current IWA Explosive Division champion, and you are now watching the Future Shock Wrestling Podcast, and you are now plugged in to the Power Surge. Twing!
What's going on, everybody? It's your friend of neighborhood wrestling content creator and digital media champion, BJ Dixon. I'm here to talk to you guys about our sponsor, Pop Mania. Pop Mania is a website created by our good friend and brother, Kam Lewis, who created this game, and he has a ton of different options for your game playing pleasure. He has Pick'em, where you can do predictions. He also has Higher or Lower, which suggests that whichever wrestler that you pick, whether they're higher or lower, will depend on the one that you're picking. And then, like, you will have if your streak continues, you will be on the leaderboard. You also have trivia games from Pop Mania as well. You also have a versus draft. You have a pick your goat. You have what's called Ring the Bell. Ring the Bell is the game where you essentially play with your friends and you pick different wrestlers and you see which ones are better when it comes to your picks. And then whoever has the better picks wins. You also have another game that is called Build Your GOAT. Who do you think has the intangibles to be the greatest of all time? We'll find out in Build Your GOAT. You also have your shows and you have your leaderboard. If you guys are on the leaderboard, that means you've scored the highest. So I want to thank Pop Mania for sponsoring this podcast. And you guys can use my code, PowerSurge77, for all your game playing pleasures. Play on, everybody.
Yo, we are live in full effect, everybody. We are live in full effect. I want to say this real quick. You are now plugged into the Power Surge. Welcome to the Future Shock Wrestling Podcast. Listen, we are here to talk about that MLW Fusion. But before we do that, I want to, first of all, hand it over to my tag team partner, Mr. Eric Knight. He's here tonight from the Xclusive Knights Podcast. He's here. But we also have another guest. As you heard in our sponsor video, he has a great website called Pop Mania. And you saw my code go across the screen here. His name is Kam Lewis from the No Pop Podcast. What's going on, brother? How you doing today?
What's good? Doing all right. How you doing?
Doing well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Grateful to be here. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, without further ado, let's get into that MLW Fusion. So, first things first, we're going to say the MLW Fusion had not 1 but 2 hours today. So we're going to treat it as if it was a 2-hour show. So, start out the night with some Lucha Libre action from no one better than Sobrano Jr. and Neon. So, this match was good. This match was very, very good. Now, as you guys know, just like AEW and many other companies, MLW has a relationship with CMLL, and this is how this match came to be. So, the two luchadors began deliberate pace before Neon accelerated the action with a dive to the floor, which sparked up the anticipation and the story of the match. So Sobrano Jr. briefly got distracted by women in the crowd, just like how He was walking out into the crowd, you guys, into like the entranceway, and he was getting kisses from on the cheek from different women in the crowd. And this was kind of one of the storytelling aspects of the match. And then Neon kept on the defensive with impressive aerial offense. He would just do amazing dives. There was a great cold red spot that he did as well, double stomp to the back that he did as well. Um, and just when it appears that Neon has the momentum, Sobrano Jr. resorts to a low blow, and then before finishing things, he hits his power driver finisher for the victory, and that was the beginning. That was the end of the match. But here is our graphic right here. So the graphic tells us the story, the tale of the tape, so to speak. Tells us what the match, what happened in the match, what we saw, what we heard. So in future shot fashion, I'm gonna get my brothers to talk about what they thought about the match, and then we're gonna give our we don't deal in star ratings at Future Shock Wrestling. We deal in lightning bolts. So
Okay.
we're gonna give our lightning bolt ratings for this match after I get my brother's opinions on this match.
Out
Yeah.
of out of 10, that's what the lightning bolt.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like this. This was classic luchador wrestling right here. We really talking about it. Now, again, I do agree. It was a little bit of a slow pace at first, but it definitely started picking up midway towards the end of the match. Um, but yeah, I mean, I like Neon. I think Neon is actually pretty tough, bro. Like I actually like what. To be honest though, is it wild to say when I see some luchadors, I'm like, damn, I don't. This is why we can't put them. This is why you gotta do more for luchadors, man. I don't think they get enough credit, bro. It's like you can throw them in a whole. I mean, granted, yeah, you know you're gonna get a great match out of them, but man, those guys, man, those luchadors, they deserve actual story, bro. Because I feel like they can give it that. Like I feel like they can give great story if you give them that opportunity. They just better. They're better than just flippy dippy guys. That's really where it comes down to, man. So let's get some justice for those luchadors. But yeah, great match though. Overall, loved it. I agree though. I'd probably give it 7 out of 10. Lightning bolts. I thought it was a great way to start the show. Get the pace going. Get the crowd moving. So yeah, I agree.
Before I give my rating, I want my good brother Cam to talk about the match, and then we're going to give. I'm going to give my rating, which is the one that's listed over in front of you guys.
Um, Ain't no much I can really go off of what y'all already said that doesn't repeat, but definitely a great match. You know what? I know y'all talking about Neon. What's his name again? Because this is my first time actually paying attention to MLW Fusion. Let me get that out the way.
Sobrano Jr. Sobrano Jr.
Hey, when I seen him come out to the ring, I was already kind of like, all right, I kind of might like this guy. The outfit
Yeah,
told it all.
yeah.
He got the design, he got the drip on. This obviously black mask with the gold. I'm like, all right, let me check him out. Let me see what's going on. And then he's the heel. He was into the crowd. It wasn't like one of those heels like it's like it might be one of those heels that might not might be trying too much. He was actually flowing with the crowd. I'm like, all right, okay, I like bro. And then obviously he cheated to win. I was like, yeah, he got it. He got it. But he did some moves that I was like, you know what? He actually dope. He ain't one of them heels like he needs to cheat. It's just like, I might as well. I got the advantage. Might as well go and do it. You gotta do what you gotta do to win it. I like it. I like bro. I like what he was doing. Neon was good. Like I said, it was a good opening match. It got my eyes opening too. Like, because again, that's the first thing you want when it comes to something you ain't never seen before. Can something catch my eye for me to continue to keep watching? And this match definitely did that. I'm cool with the 7. I'm cool with the 7.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. So over here, I will say that Sobrano Jr. and Neon was a good match, a great way to open the match, one way to open the night rather. 7 out of 10 lightning bolts. Let me know what y'all think in the chat down below, and I would love to hear you guys' opinions. A lot of you guys are saying this was a good match. I saw Mr. Leroy in here. Thank you so much for your comment and your words, good sir. I will be interviewing him tomorrow as well, guys. So y'all be on the
Hey,
lookout
shout
for
out to
that.
Leroy. There we go.
So while we are on the subject of matches, we had a match from the bad brother, Okamura. Now, Okamura faced a gentleman by the name of, and if I butcher your name, sir, and you hear this, please don't try to my head and try to my head, not to my heart. Okamura faced off against a gentleman by the name of Victor and Nestra. And this was a short showcase that
Hmm.
showed Okamura's dominance. And from the opening bell, quickly forced Nestra to submit. So he did his camel clutch submission. And this is the breakdown right here.
Yeah, bit of a squash match. Bit of a squash.
So,
That was a squash right there.
so this is the breakdown right here. Now I'm gonna give it in the future shockwave. I'm gonna give it the 5 out of 10 lightning bolts because this was not really a match that would spark your interest per se to say, okay, what's this like? What's so fascinating about this guy? But it was more so the story being told by Contra Unit by the commentary team during the match that was talking about how they have corrupted Uncle Mora as a legend and everything else.
They did. They did. Yeah, I mean, this was definitely one of those kind of quick, show off. Hey, I'm gonna just show off some moves real quick, get the job done. Nothing too crazy about this one here. It's kind of one of those. When it's a squash match off rip. As soon as you see the wrestler sitting in that ring, you're like, oh yeah, come on, bro. All right, let's just get this over with. Show off your move set, and let's get to the real wrestling at that point. But yeah, squash match. I give 5 out of 10. It's all good.
Okay, so not only brother Cam, do you agree?
Agree with the rating.
The rating in the match and like in the this is the match overall.
Hey man, you can't rate matches when somebody fighting a grocery store worker.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the grocery store worker,
Okay.
man. That's the Walmart greeter. That's the guy that pushes the buggy. Hey man, he just here to get a paycheck, man, cause that other check didn't come through, man. Hey, shout out to bro for taking the spots. You get a 10 in my heart just for taking the spots. You out here fighting some dude that's a legend, man. Hey, I understand though, baby.
That's cold blooded,
It,
Cam, but
hey,
okay.
hey, that man work at Walmart
Hey,
somewhere,
man.
man. He out here trying to live
Uh,
his dream. Shout out to him. Hey,
oh, okay. Okay.
I was more.
So,
Hey, I was more before you. I was more paying attention to what was going on, which is who he was with. I've seen that dude. What's his name? What's the guy he was with?
Kushida.
Yeah,
Kushida, yeah,
Kushida. I'm
Kushida.
like, what's this group?
NXT days, bro. Yeah, he had
Yeah,
switched
yeah.
over, man. It's like heel
Yeah,
now. I know it's
I'm like,
crazy. It's
I was like,
crazy.
all right. And then I see obviously throughout the show, their logo and name was glitching through the show, and I'm like, okay, it's like a little. They must be forming a whole bunch of people. I don't know if it's just them two. I don't
Yes.
know if it's more. We
So,
gonna see. So I
Yeah.
was like,
so
all right.
Contra Unit is basically the what the calling is supposed to be. They took over and they've taken over
Oh,
MLW. They've
okay,
taken
Mm-hmm.
over MLW essentially.
okay,
So
okay.
not only did we get a Contra Unit appearance tonight, we also had the Smoke Show. Miss Scarlett
Hey,
Bordeaux in action. You already know the vibes when it comes to Scarlett. Y'all know how I feel about Scarlett. So this match was her against a lady by the name of Blair Onyx.
Yeah,
Now,
kind of like a Tina Paxley. I like
yeah. When I
Spider
saw her, I
Chick.
said, yeah. When I
that.
saw her, I said, oh, I immediately thought Tekla. And this is a couple of the visuals I got from the match here.
Hmm.
And here's the finish right here. So she made a quick work of her opponent, hit that Scarlet Leather finish, and Charlotte for the pin. Easy, quick. So this is the match graphic. This is the breakdown. We're gonna give it a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 lightning bolts from the Future Shock Bros. What y'all think?
Hey, I mean, this is probably like the second week I think they kind of gave Scarlett another match like this. Again, another showcasing match. Kind of waiting to see what she's gonna do like down the line. I think for me, I'm just waiting to
So.
see when she's gonna come up against my girl Shotzi. Well, Shotzi got her whole thing going on with with Dijak and what's my man name?
Bishop
God,
Dyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she got it, which I thought was insane, by the way. But yeah, I wanted to see Scarlett go up against Shotzi or do something with that. I need to see her in more in that women's division because I ain't gonna lie,
Okay.
these matches are cool, but come on, Scarlett, get that goal. Come on,
All
get it
right.
like your man got it. Come on now, you know he got that goal. Come
That's
on,
right. That's right.
go
Well,
bell
see,
for bell.
I've heard some rumblings that might be happening sooner rather than later.
Okay.
But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But
Mm-hmm.
not only did we have that, we had Shotzi Blackheart going on her monster hunt. Now, for the sake of brevity, I'm just gonna go through these quick little pictures. So we had Shotzi talking about how she's hunted ghosts and all these different things. But she was looking for the biggest monster of them all, Mr. Mads Cool Krüger. And she found him. So she
In
went
a
into her
body
little
bag.
bag. She
Yes,
electrocuted
sir.
the man. And as you can see, he sat up just like the Undertaker and got right up. So, what are we thinking about this decision to bring back Mads Kruger in this way? What are we thinking, gentlemen?
But before I get there, I know you went over to Shotzi. I gotta say one thing about Scarlett. BJ, I need you to have a better picture. When she did her move, you got to show all the moves, BJ. Obviously, she did another move you did not show the fans. She was able to give, Miss what's her name again? What's the other girl
Blair
she fought again?
Onyx.
Miss Onyx. She gave Miss Onyx a Rikishi, and then she ended up biting it. You gotta let people know
Oh,
what happened.
oh,
That
the
was,
the the stink
that-
face.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
spicy.
yeah.
That's spiciness through the
This is
match.
a this is a PG show, Cam.
That's true.
I couldn't quite
That is
show that
true.
one, but
Yeah.
yeah,
That,
yeah.
yeah. Just gotta
But
let them
just so
know
you
that was
know,
probably
just
the
so
best
you
part
know,
of the
just
match.
like, but just so y'all know, there is biting in this promotion. There is biting in this
Okay.
promotion. There is a
Okay.
lot of biting in this promotion.
That's true. You gave it a 5. That gets 2 more stars just for that.
Give it a 7. I feel
Two
that.
more, 2 more just for that. You got a
um,
little different on that. I don't know about Cruel, but obviously I saw him in the match. I got to see a little bit more. This is definitely a monster, so I understand what she was doing.
Pause. I feel that.
But yeah, absolutely. Pause.
Yeah,
I didn't think
yeah,
about that one.
that
Yeah,
was crazy.
yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah.
Appreciate
That was
that.
crazy.
Yeah. That one. Yeah.
But before
I
we
wasn't
get
thinking
to
about
Cru-
that. My bad. Yeah.
so
Yeah. My bad.
after that, gentlemen, we flash forward. We flash forward. Hold on, let me get my bearings here. We flash
Yeah.
forward, and we see that man Matt Riddle and
That's
this
one thing
man
about
Karrion
Riddle.
Cross. And Matt Riddle comes to this man, tries to put him in a choke. Now, Karrion Cross tries to be the man of reason to Matt Riddle, which is wild work. And I was telling him, hey, don't try to go after Alex Hammerstone, man. This guy is stronger than you. This guy hits harder than you, and you don't want to mess with this man. So, Karrion Cross tried to reason with him. Matt Riddle continues to not listen, and we get some destruction much later on in the night. So, for the main event of hour one, we had Alex Hammerstone and Ultimo Guerrero. Um,
Yeah, that
so,
was a good match.
so, so Alex Hammerstone came out in his American flag. Ultimo Guerrero came out in his mask. Now, this match was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Hammerstone definitely
He said, I ain't gonna
Hammer,
hold you. Yeah, I feel that, bro.
Hammerstone was taking in the hatred of the crowd, man. And he was really, really, really um beginning to take the hatred of the crowd. But then Ultimo Guerrero gets all of a sudden a burst of energy.
Hello.
Now this man starts handing out a litany of chops in the corner. I'm like, all right, Ultimo Guerrero, all right, I see you. I see you. Then we get a top rope gourd buster. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen a top rope gourd buster from that. from two behemoths like that. So we get a gore buster for a near fall. And then the finish, it was rather poetic, if I must say. Hammerstone pushes the referee out the way. He hits a low blow on Ultimo Guerrero. Hits him with his nightmare pendulum pile driver. And that's the finish of the match. So, what are we giving this match, guys, in terms of lightning bolts? I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you. I'd probably give it an 8 for real. I think that match was like a very, very hard hitting, strong style kind of match. So yeah, is Ultimo still going? Yeah, no, it's a fact. Yeah,
Yeah, crazy lunatic. He
doing what he wanna
definitely
do.
is, man. He
Yeah,
definitely is. Yo, you crazy, bro. You
that's crazy.
crazy.
That's wild. That's
Uh,
crazy. But yeah.
My bad.
but yeah, no, definitely agree. Definitely an 8 out of 10. That was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So y'all going crazy in the chat. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah. So we got for me it's a 7 out of 10. What you think, Cam?
I'm gonna agree with that. I was kind of confused at the end because I saw the credits, and then I was like, "It's way more left in the show." So I didn't know if it was two shows. But then when you said it was a one, the first hour is kind of like they show the credits and move on to the next show. So I was really confused on that end. But then you just cleared it up, so that makes sense because I thought it was two shows, but it was actually one show. They were just ending it for that hour. Um, but these are two old heads just going at it. I was like, all right, yeah, this is your uncle mad at the spades table. Well, we finna just throw hands now. Let's get in the
Yeah,
ring. Somebody
yeah,
cheated on the
yeah,
cards table. Somebody
yeah.
said something back in the day. They still going at it after high school or something. We about to go throw hands, and this all this is two old men that shouldn't really be doing this, but they still know what's going on and they can still do it. I liked it. I liked it. I know I'm not understanding what's going on with Matt Riddle though. Like, what's the story between Matt Riddle and
Uh,
Hammerstone? Like, why is Matt
Hammerstone,
Riddle trying to beat up this old man? What's going on?
Hammerstone. He beat Hammerstone in a not so nice way for the world title. And
Okay,
I don't think Matt Riddle has quite let that go. That he didn't win clean.
okay,
So
okay, okay.
so there's that. And then we move to the next hour. And we got Austin Aries
Come on,
and the
this the
Yeah,
Lucha
hour that
Libre
woke me up.
legend.
yeah.
Come on, this the hour that woke me up.
And
Come
my
on.
and my and my guy, the one, the only, Austin Aries. So,
Get your rack of bananas. Pause. Make sure you got your
okay.
potassium.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So Austin Aries, I ain't gonna hold you. That man, these past two matches he's been in, has been showing me a lot of X Division champion Austin Aries from back in the day. Low key. Now, this match was crazy. We're gonna go to the breakdown right here. Now, Austin Aries cuts a promo. Now, this is just a benefit of brevity. I'm gonna say this. Austin Aries basically said he's gonna be the next MLW open weight, national open weight champion, rather. And that because he has that belt, that belt is now gonna be the best belt in the wrestling world. And then we move into the match. Austin Aries, being the technician that he is, goes into some grappling. And then we get some chops from Austin Aries. And he begins to mock the crowd a little bit. But in a sudden burst of energy, Blue Panther begins to attack from the air. But during the match, as they're fighting on the outside, Blue Panther sets up for his cannonball attack. He hits it one time, but he goes to the other side of the ring because Austin Aries runs around And when he goes to the outside the apron, Blue Panther accidentally hits Diego Hill. And then going towards the end of the match has its climax. And Austin Aries tries everything. And then he pulls out a submission. And this is the finish right here.
Last chance.
Blue Pan-
Come on.
this is the finish. So we had Blue Panther tapping out to this. I believe it was a calf mutilation. So, and we got Austin Aries as the new MLW National Openweight Champion. How we feel about the match,
Yeah, that was great.
and what rating will we give the match, guys?
What's up, Star? Yeah, no, this was definitely 8 out of 10. I was actually shocked the fact that Austin Aries just came back and just won that. Definitely well needed from MLW, and I think this is good for Austin since he's coming back anyway. Because the man he been on the announce table for a good little minute. So the fact that he came back, match number 2, you done came back got to. Hey, this is just what we used to seeing out of Austin Aries, in my opinion. So yeah, well deserved. Hey, way to get the title, bro. 8 out of 10 for sure.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10 lightning bolts, but that's because Austin is my guy. But what do you think,
I
Cam?
feel that.
Austin's my guy too. If you had to put 4 people on the TNA Rushmore, Mount Rushmore, and then you say, okay, take those 4 off. Who's the next 4? He's definitely up there. Austin Aries
Mhm.
is my guy, bro. When I seen that man come to that ring, I said, whoa, Austin Aries is in there? I said, okay, here we go. Drop the promo. The man still does what he used to do in TNA. I said,
Yes,
yeah, he still
sir.
got it, bro. He
Yes,
still
sir.
got it. But I ain't gonna take nothing away from Blue Panther. Obviously, people like Blue Panther. They was cheering for him. Some people had the mask on. Cool, fine and dandy. Hey, we're getting all these old guys up out of here in MLW. Take him back to the grandpa spot. Austin Aries has taken this title away from you, sir, and he's rightfully placed where he should be. Shout out to Austin Aries, man. You're doing wonders, brother. You don't need to go back to WWE. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm liking this. I'm
Yeah,
liking Austin Aries where he's
yeah,
supposed to be at.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's
And then
yeah.
it.
we
Yeah.
flash forward. Flash forward, gentlemen. And then we see Zamaya is in action.
Mm.
Now, Zamaya, she, well, like I said in our first episode, she is the Megan Bain of this women's division.
Is he
So,
a spear? Okay.
so we got Zamaya right here, and we got her opponent, and her name is Lily Ruiz. I never heard of her before
You you
this
you probably
match,
you probably won't, BJ. She
Yeah.
works at the Publix pharmacy, bro. You would not
Yeah.
know who that
but
is.
The
but
Publix farm.
Lily Ruiz, I followed you
She
on
got the
Instagram
grip.
now, but yeah, that bucket hat ain't working for me. But
Oh
we
my
gonna talk about that later.
god.
But here's the breakdown right here. She
Damn,
made quick
two.
work of her opponent.
You got 2 pictures, BJ?
That man said quick work.
Hey,
Said quick work.
She made quick
look
work
at
of
her
her
better,
opponent.
bro.
She made quick work of her opponent. Hit that spear.
That's
That
true
didn't
though.
work.
It was
Hit
quick
that
though.
hit that double handed choke slam.
Yeah.
Down for the count. B.O.B.
Did she get a
So
move off? She got one move off, right? Like a little
she
throw
got like one.
punch.
She got like one. She got like one. Yeah. She got like one move.
So,
Uh,
shout out to
all
her.
right. All right. Then we flash forward. You flash forward to Shotzi. And Shotzi is getting bullied by the skyscrapers, y'all.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Dijak.
And Baron Corbin, I'm sorry, Bishop Dyer spits
Bishop.
into shot
That boy.
into
Bishop.
Shotzi's
Insane.
Bishop Dyer spits into Shotzi's helmet, which I actually thought about the Looney Tunes when they said "spit shine" so
Boy said
that was
spit
crazy. That was crazy.
Was, bro.
So later on, we see what her response to that is because she talks to Mass Krüger. and Masco Krüger and Mr. Dyer will have a match later on in the night. So the next match is our Future Shock match of the night, and it is Mystical and my favorite luchador in MLW, Templario. Now,
Gas.
first of all, I want to say this: Templario's gear is always elite. I love when he comes out with that sword, bro. I'm already looking at the mask
I ain't gonna
because
lie.
of the
He look
fact
like the
that
Gold Ranger from Zio.
yeah,
He does.
yes,
That's the
yes,
first thing I thought about when I seen that.
and then Mystico, his his gear was sick, and then they had a great set of gear right here. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even a gear guy like that, but that was just a great set of gear for both gentlemen. Then here's the match graphic right here. This is the match of the night for the Future Shock brothers. So as we saw, we had the early dominance from Mystico in the beginning. He controlled the pace. Mystico answers with a dazzling aerial offense. But the highlights for the match would be the missile drop kick by Templario, and then the series of near falls. Um, Templario hits his fireman's carry and knee strike combination. There's a standing moonsault. There was a Spanish fly from the top rope. A Mexican destroyer by Mystico, which I've never seen him do before. And then Mystico hits his La Mystica finish for the win. So I'm gonna give this 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10 lightning bolts. This is what's my match of the night for Future Shock Wrestling. What y'all think, brothers?
Yeah, I probably had to give this one a 9, man. I ain't gonna lie. This joint was like non-stop, just went crazy. Especially the finish. I thought the fact how Mystico took that and just immediately hit that armbar like that fast, mid-hurricane. Yeah, bro. I'd have to give it a 9. But yeah, great match overall. Mystico, don't disappoint. Goes to show what happens when you leave WWE and you can finally do what you want to do, and you see how
Hmm.
good you are outside, and you see how much they really water you down. Look, this is proof right here. Mystical, y'all ain't know Mystical. That was Sin Cara. Yeah, yeah. Look what he's doing now. This is good. But yeah, I loved it. Great match. 9 out of 10 lightning bolts for me though, for sure.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to agree. That's definitely a 9. Definitely the match of the night. I was sitting there watching this, like, bro, this match wasn't even over. I'm like, this is fantastic.
Sure.
Mystico, man. I like obviously Sin Cara didn't work. Man, you ever just
Oh
been
yeah.
this is a definition of like what E just said. Somewhere it didn't work, and then you end up finding somewhere else out, and then bam, you just like bro hasn't missed a beat. Every time I see Mystico now, it's like, damn, how old is he? I'm be sitting there like, bro, this like, did we miss some time
You
when
gotta
he
be
was
up there
young?
now.
Like, this man is doing some young boy stuff,
Nah,
as
for
they
real.
call it. Bro is putting on that work, man. I like everything. I don't know about how you say his name, Templario. He was
Yeah.
Templario.
fantastic too. Like what BJ said, the gear, the mask, absolutely. This match cooked. Like this is what I'm missing when I'm not watching CMML. I like that MLW is letting you see this stuff because a lot of people not don't have an opportunity to watch CMML. So now you have an opportunity to watch it for free on YouTube now with MLW, and I love this. I
Mhm.
still have not watched Mystico and Diego Hill. BJ said that was a great match. Ian also said that was a great match. Mystico doesn't miss, man. Like he said, he don't miss, bro. Like this, it's crazy to see somebody this at this age and putting on shows and putting on bangers
Still
better than
doing it.
people
Yeah.
that's it's supposedly in their prime. I don't even know what he's timeless. Maybe call him timeless Mystico, bro. Because this man here is
Yeah,
on one.
yeah,
Every time I
yeah.
see this man. By the way, isn't he's doing Forbidden Door, right?
I believe yes,
Yep. I believe
yes.
so.
He's
Yeah.
doing
With the
the
Young
Scotch
Bucks.
with the Young Bucks and
That
the
match
Knockout
is gonna
Brothers.
cook. I just
Yes.
know it.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yes.
Michigo and shout out to the other guy too. I mean, he did his thing too because he sure made it seem like he can make it believe because they said Mystico has not defeated him until then. So
Yeah, so
yeah,
that
that
was
made
crazy. That's
made
a
the match
fact.
even more interesting there. And but he like he said though to end it off, he sure made that man tap very quickly after that. I'm like, damn, this whole time we've been fighting and then you just tap like that. All
Soon as
right.
he, yeah, as soon as he locked it up, that boy started to tell before you hit the floor. I said, damn.
Yeah. No fight, no nothing.
Okay. So then we get some news, guys,
Uh oh.
and it's that Kojima will be back in a few weeks. So let's see here. That Kojima will be back in a few weeks, y'all. Hold on. All right. Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Kojima will be back in a few weeks. And then we get some other news that Cam was referring to. Cross is going global. So MLW's commissioner
Oh
Court
yeah,
Bauer
yeah.
has been getting calls from Romania, wink wink, Australia, wink wink, and many other places where they
Wink,
want
wink.
Cross. And so we will be seeing some MLW title defenses in Australia and Romania
Mm.
and many other places, and
Mm-hmm.
also in Mexico as well. We also hear that
Blood and
MLW's
thunder.
Blood and Thunder PLE will be in 8 weeks. Now, I am expecting a great PLE. I think this will be the indie pay per view of the summer. I'm thinking it's going to be either one of the pay per views of the summer or it's going to be the indie pay per view of the summer. So
Mm-hmm.
then we flash forward and we see Mads Krüger versus Bishop Dyer. Now I ain't gonna lie, this match was kind of easy, fairly easy to follow. You get Bishop Dyer, yeah, Bishop Dyer, um, starting off the match fairly, with the power advantage, and then you get Mads Kruger hulking up towards the end to get the win. And after the match was over, the Good Brothers and the Skyscrapers started brawling. And after the Good Brothers did away with the Skyscrapers because they tried to attack Shotzi, they all shared a bottle of Don Gato tequila. And that's the finish right there. But as always with MLW fashion with MLW shows, we're gonna just talk about, okay, so what do we get before I go into our final segment, which is question of the week? What do we think about the show overall? Where's our ratings? Where's our feelings going into the next PLEs and the next shows coming into for MLW?
Hey, I'm excited. Like I said before, man, I'm waiting to see what Shotzi's about to do with Scarlett. I'm waiting to see Shotzi do a little bit more with that title since she just won it not too long ago. That's really what I'm looking forward to seeing more than anything. I've been with the Skyscrapers. They've already been doing a lot of stuff with the Good Brothers anyway, so I like what they've been doing anyway. But yeah, that's really well. Nah, yeah, that's really what I'm most looking forward to is Shotzi. Because I mean, even when she won that title like 2 weeks ago, how she won it in that match, by the way, man, yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing more what Shotzi's got going on. And I like what she's doing. She's not just doing stuff in the women's division. Did some stuff with the skyscraper. I like that. Shows a little more versatility. And that's what Shotzi's always been. She's always been somebody you can throw into a story and it low key makes sense. She's good at that. So, hey, shout out to you, Shotzi. We know where you going soon.
Yes, yes, yes. What
um,
what do you think, Cam?
I've always liked Shotzi. I'm gonna pick up where he at. I always liked Shotzi. When she was in WB, I liked Shotzi. And in NXT. I've been
Yeah.
watching her since then. She's been in MLW now. She's been in HOG. Every time she's wrestling, I'm always watching that. I always thought she had the potential, but now, like we've been saying during the show, as soon as you get an opportunity to leave the big company, you have more opportunities, and it's so many more wrestling doors that are open now. Now you have the opportunity to show that work, show that the details of all what you've been putting in, and obviously she was hurt, so it's understandable. But you got to just see what these people and for other people that was in that same situation. I'll use an example like Zoe Stark. This is a perfect example of what Shotzi's doing. If Shotzi can do this, anybody else that got hurt that was in any company and you go somewhere else, you can do the same thing. Um,
Come on now.
and Shotzi just drinking it straight like that,
That's
insane.
crazy.
I was like, that
Wow.
that is a woman. Um, Krüger not even getting any drink. He just putting in his mask and then not giving none to Anderson. He just sitting there.
Crazy.
Does he get a drink? Like everybody just gets a drink. Anderson just sitting there like with his hands in his pocket, like, hey, anybody want to
Yeah.
pass me
Yeah.
something? Nope.
That's-
You get nothing. You get absolutely nothing, sir. Yeah, I thought that was, but but for my first time watching this though, I thought it was a very good show. I'm gonna definitely be paying attention more. Um, I want to see what about more about Diego Hill. Is there any other black wrestlers in here besides Diego?
I believe Alex Kane, if he's still, I think Alex Kane is still there. If I'm not mistaken, I think Alex Kane is still here.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, because Diego Hill been the only one I seen myself too. I'll be like, all right, we got one.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's get a
I
couple
think it
more.
might. I think Alex Kane may still be there. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Okay.
That's funny, JoJo. That's funny. Yeah. Oh man. So before we go, let me ask y'all, gentlemen, the question of the week. So this is our question of the week,
Mm.
and for tonight, I just thought it would be because tonight's episode was titled "Revenge of the Krüger." I wanted to keep it on topic with what we were going to talk about. So this is what the question is: will Shotzi's decision to bring back Mad Screw Krüger backfire? Let me know your thoughts, gentlemen.
I don't know. It might. It might. I'm not gonna lie. It probably will. It probably will. And I say that only because we know sooner or later Shotzi is gonna be. She gonna be going somewhere. So we talking about story. Then yeah, he'll probably backfire.
Mm.
Which I'll be okay with it. I'll be okay with it. If that's the reason how she go, I'm all right with it. Not too bad of a story. I like the fact that she brought back somebody from the dead. It's like everybody talk about Danhausen. Hey, Shotzi could do it too.
And
She
quicker.
can bring people back. Yeah,
Yeah,
she did it
yeah,
fast
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm for it with Shotzi, man. Look, it's probably gonna backfire though. 9 times out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely can see where Krüger would definitely be a means to an end. Where if she does get signed to a place that I'm thinking that she's gonna get signed to, that he's the way that she gets taken out of the promotion.
Mm. Can't
What
never
you think,
trust no
Cam?
monsters. Can't trust monsters, man. What monsters have you ever been able to trust?
Hmm.
There's
Hey,
a reason why
Right.
kids be like, he's under the bed. I'm scared, mom. He's in the closet. You can't trust these monsters, man. They be telling you to come on. Nope. Hey, she got him out of a body bag. What you expect? Let him stay there at that point. If he's in a body bag, is the reason he was in the body bag. Keep him there. But I get it.
Right.
She needed some help. But I mean, ain't Karrion Kross and Shotzi her friends? She could have figured that out with them. But I guess Karrion Kross got other business to handle. Can't be dealing with those two. But
And
is Karrion a heel or a face on this?
he's a face. He's a face.
Okay. Well, yeah, he could have helped. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely a face. But also, guys, we also had some more updates about the Southern Crown title,
Oh yeah, I seen that.
the Southern
Uh-huh.
Crown Championship right here. And this will be defended, as I said in the last show, about it will be defended in a bunkhouse stampede battle royal. I think that will be happening next week in Atlanta. Well, that it's already been taped, obviously,
Right, yeah, yeah.
but
Okay.
it will be happening in Atlanta. And I'm wondering who's going to show up in this bunkhouse stampede because they've been very hush hush about who's going to show up in this. So, what are you guys thinking about the Southern Crown Championship and the potential of it?
Well, it can go either way. I think just like you said, man, it's kind of just waiting to see who's gonna show up in that whole thing. I think that's gonna be the real big like the discussion because like who's gonna show up, who's gonna be there. That's what I'm worried about. I like the title now, but more importantly though, who's gonna be showing up to that
Yeah.
big question?
Hmm. Yeah, because I got a feeling there's going to be some surprises. There's going to be some surprises. So, ooh, so that's another Pretty Shock episode in the books, guys. Listen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Before we leave, Cam and Eric, I'm gonna let y'all have the final words. Y'all say whatever y'all want to say, whatever words of motivation y'all want to speak to the people. Y'all go ahead and take care of that.
Go
Hey man,
ahead.
hey man, look. One thing, man, I tell people all the time, man. Look, if y'all gonna watch wrestling, watch every different type. They just don't watch one. There are so many different brands and so many different promotions of wrestling. You have no idea what type of wrestling you're falling to. So give it a chance. Take off the lenses that you know from looking at from just one point of view and see the different things. Go to a house show. Go to an indie show. You have no idea how much fun you would have by just seeing people you have no idea about and seeing the type of wrestling. That's what wrestling truly is. Don't just think it's all about the productions and the angles and all the people
Yeah.
just standing in the background. There's more to that. Just look for it. See what it truly is. That also being said, watch some actual shows that actually take place and that talk about wrestling, like Glow, Heels. Those things will kind of break some things down for you if you don't know the psychology of wrestling. And some of that's got some history too. So, yeah. But just
We
get
have
your
a
knowledge up.
we have a fan who's asking a question, Miss Star. She's asking a question to the panel. And
Oh, yeah, definitely a PC. Hands down.
Facts. I told BJ that. Telling you,
Definitely a PC.
I haven't had a PC that long, but there's definitely there's levels to
Wow.
this, as Stephen A would say. There is levels to having a
oh
laptop and a PC. Jesus, boy, this is amazing. Have a computer. I would definitely pick a
man,
computer. That's just if you have a laptop. I honestly would say only get a laptop if you are like going somewhere. If you know you're gonna be traveling, that's understandable. If you're gonna be at the house, PC, and it's cheaper. PCs are
hmm
cheaper.
oh, I definitely will, JoJo. Just like I said, we're gonna talk about it. I got you. I got you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean,
Get
I'm
me. We
real.
gotta get you one star.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta
Got
get
to
you
get
one
you one.
star.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, you'll be able to find one cheaper than a laptop. You will, you will, because everybody want a laptop, but not knowing that PCs are they're faster. They're like there's some like laptop can crash on you quickly more than a computer can too. Um, I mean, anything about those streamers and those gamers, they don't say they got a laptop, they got a PC.
You
You
got a
don't got to get that
PC.
type of PC, but it's a reason why they got that PC because it's built for stuff like that. A laptop normally is just for college, schoolwork for real. Like, maybe a video call here and there. But if you want to do stuff like what we doing, you definitely want to get a PC. Like just for me getting a PC in the last 2 weeks, it definitely changed my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. And changed my life.
Facts.
Last words. I mean, E already said something. BJ said something. Man, make sure y'all just show them some love. Continue to keep following them. Continue to keep showing up. Cause that's what matters, right? It's easy. to come up here. No, it ain't. I'm sorry. It's not easy to come up here and talk and me don't see nobody on here. Kind of discourage you a little bit. You be like, damn, ain't nobody show up today. Damn, I guess I'm talking to myself. But you have somebody in there interacting with you. It helps them, man. It gives them confidence. It gives them motivation to continue to keep doing it. Because one person watching means somebody else might watch, and then that person watch, then that person watch. That goes for you too, Star. I know you in here because I know you've been like, I don't know, just do it. Don't worry about it. I told BJ that too. Don't worry about it. Wake up in the morning and be like, I don't want to do a video today. Don't worry about it. Just do it. Once you do the video, your confidence start going, and then it gets to a point where you're not even thinking about doing a video. You see something, your mind start creating things that others. Oh shoot, let me go ahead and hop on that. Let me get that video real quick. It might not
I
get the
am
likes that you
following
thought, but you be like, all right, well, let me find a way to get better at it. That's all it is, too, though. That's the easy part about it. Eric ain't following you. Eric, follow
That's
her.
cap. That's cap. I am.
Follow her,
Eric,
Eric.
you need to follow her, man.
I follow you,
Follow
Star.
her.
I got you.
That's the beauty about doing this, though. I'm not going to lie to you. There is no wrong in doing content.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have a video do numbers. The next video you do, it don't even do the same. The algorithm changed it all, but you just gotta continue to keep doing it, bro. One by one. But that also helps too, because then when you get to certain spots like this, you get on somebody's podcast, you've been talking to your phone this whole time. So now it's easy to talk. You comfortable. You can't, it's we in a different time. That's all it is. We're just in a different time. Cause I know back in the day, because we all around the same age. Like we are like going to TV. They're like, "Are you nervous?" You probably sitting there like, "Yeah, I'm super nervous." But now you on your phone, you can record, you can go on TV with no problem. What's good? Hey, I've been doing this whole time. I don't worry about no red light. What's going on? Like, what's up? It's just conversation now. So, Star, just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Whatever is up to your mind, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna be here to support you. Let us know when you post it.
Yeah.
I'll like it, comment, repost, whatever you need me to do. I'm here for you. I know
Yeah.
E and BJ the same, JoJo.
Yes. Yes.
Just do it. Just do the
Yes.
content.
Yep.
Yes.
What I would say is this: like, first of all, be okay with doing things scared. Because when I first started doing this, I was scared out of my mind, but I did it anyway. So whatever you aspire to do in life, do it like. And if you're afraid of it, that's okay. Fear is okay. But use your fear as a mechanism to be your motivator to be like, you know what, this might be what is pushing me into my purpose. And before we go, don't forget about the 4 Ds:
There you go.
discipline,
Oh,
dedication, determination, and desire. That's what makes the Future Shot podcast different. That's what makes you different from another content creator is you having that discipline, that determination, that the dedication, discipline, dedication, determination, and desire. So find a goal, have one, and execute. And I get those. I get those core values from my old football team. You know, my coach, Coach Floyd. Shout out to him. He taught me about those principles, and I've never forgotten them. So those are things that I carry on with me throughout my entire life. So, and that's what this podcast is built on. Obviously, I want to say thank you to everybody in the comment section. Yep. But I want to say thank you to everybody in the comment section for pulling up on us today. And before we go, we're gonna get one more word from our sponsors, and then we're gonna head up out of here, guys. So I'm gonna bid you adieu, good night, and good night. Bang.
Oh,
What is going on, everybody? It's your friend and neighborhood wrestling content creator and digital media champion, BJ Dixon. I'm here to talk to you guys about our sponsor, Pop Mania. Pop Mania is a website created by our good friend and brother, Kam Lewis, who created this game, and he has a ton of different options for your game playing pleasure. He has Pick'em, where you can do predictions. He also has Higher or Lower, which suggests that whichever wrestler that you pick, whether they're higher or lower, will depend on the one that you're picking. And then, like, you will have if your streak continues, you will be on the leaderboard. You also have trivia games from Pop Mania as well. You also have a versus draft. You have a pick your GOAT. You have what's called Ring the Bell. Ring the Bell is the game where you essentially play with your friends and you pick different wrestlers and you see which ones are better when it comes to your picks. And then whoever has the better picks wins. You also have another game that is called Build Your GOAT. Who do you think has the intangibles to be the greatest of all time? We'll find out in Build Your GOAT. You also have your shows and you have your leaderboard. If you guys are on the leaderboard, that means you've scored the highest. So I want to thank Pop Mania for sponsoring this podcast. And you guys can use my code, PowerSurge77, for all your game playing pleasures. Play on, everybody.
What were you saying, Cam?
I need you to redo that. A little bit more energy. Yeah, that was kind of like
All
you
right.
said bang, like, hey,
All
come on,
right. All
come
right.
on.
All right, everybody. I'm going to bid you adieu. Good night, Ma, and good night. Hey,
There we go. There we go.
there we go.
Future Shock with your host, Benjamin Dixon. And guess what? You are now plugged into the Power Surge. I'm black with the cheese, more attraction screen. Watch the arrogance spray, that's the money I bring. Living legend on the charts, it's a FTR. We can swerve through the scene, that's just not nice car. Strong with the ruin, know the night is young. Clear vision for the sight, know the title won. Let the band play a cut for the dragon, I'm on to it. Combat club for the honor, we grind through it. If you with the smoke, the lighter matches get lit. Guy just look in the box, but ain't got mix. War dog ready, I got a fix for comp. If you answer the call for the boots, you get stomped. Perfect when the talk is timeless. I'm known for malice. It ain't argue rules like a king does. I'ma shed skin and show you legs like snakes. No RKO is coming after the break. You can fall from grace and get buried. Empty every cannon when loose and peel like Mike Bailey. Dark with the stun, I take a bump for real. Public on tweet when Hardy screams, yeah. I'ma need y'all to stop what y'all doing and follow on all social media outlets. You know the vibes, might make the world turn circles. And pay me like a real one and all like Yoku. Let Oos know that my bloodline thick. MFTs we connect, every brace will stick. Need a Naya on the line, we can dial like Preston. That picking up a baddie like Jay, we said. Who's next with the tango? It's a collar and elbow. Let the beat slap, give me chest like the big show. Involved with sickos, I got an ID. From the trenches we evolve, with the scraps we free. Hit a match, strike three, I got a pin like ink. Write stories never boring, that's the NXT. You are now tuned in to the Future Shock. Future Shock, Future Shock. Hot takes we debate is the Future Shock. Future Shock, Future Shock. IWC is the Future Shock. Future Shock, Future Shock. Get your news here first, it's the Future Shock. Future Shock, Future Shock.